Hello again. Well, we are drawing to a close and I'm about to introduce our final speaker of the day. I'm a little bit sad that it's ending, if I'm honest. I think we've had a fascinating range of presenters and presentations today, and I hope that you agree with it. We've been to Denmark and France and Greece, and now we are going to the United States, and it's my pleasure to introduce Bill Ziewaski at Green Business Bureau. For those that you who haven't read the press release or seen the social media yet, GBB are a partner of IMPA's around our sustainable supplier initiative, and Bill today is going to share some of his knowledge around formulating a strategy for being a greener business. So Bill, without further ado, I'm going to hand over to you to take it from here.
Thanks, Steve. Super excited about the partnership. Let's go into present mode here. And again, my session, in a few minutes, I'm going to dive down into these 10 steps to create an amazing sustainability program within your company. The Green Business Bureau, for those not familiar with our organization, our mission is simple: to make every business a green business. And now with our partnership with IMPA, our mission there is just as simple: make every IMPA supplier a green supplier. Right? Together, we want to create a greener and more sustainable maritime ecosystem. And it's as simple as that. Our partnership is launched this month, so you'll be able to join as a GBB member right after this event, or as soon as it's feasibly possible for you. And you can get more information on both our websites. For those not familiar with us, we really are known for three things. The first thing is our online eco assessment. You can go into our online tool. It was developed by MIT sustainability engineers and lead certified engineers. And you go through a series of very detailed questions, and it spits out a score of how green your business is. We also have an online eco planner with a library of over 400 green initiatives. You can use that to select the initiatives you want to focus on and prioritize. They all come with eco plans. And then lastly, probably what we're best known for is our online certification and the Green Business Bureau seal. That is one of the best ways out there to verify your greenness. So I think we all understand there is pressure to be sustainable. Customers, employees, partners, they all favor green companies. I don't have to sell you on the business drivers behind that. Consumers are demanding it. Millennials prefer dealing with sustainable companies. And then the supply chain favors, green suppliers. The good news is we're not only saving the planet, and that's our main cause here, but it's good for business. Becoming more sustainable means becoming more efficient, reducing your waste, lowering your energy bills. It elevates your brand, attracts new customers, and helps with attracting and retaining employees as well. So it's a win-win for everyone. So let's jump into this crash course, the 10 steps to launch a successful sustainability program within your company. Step one is your mission statement and your vision statement, right? This becomes the foundation for your sustainability efforts, right? It provides employees an understanding of what is important to you, the leadership, and the entire company. So I pulled out a couple of examples here. First one. Our mission is to do everything possible to expand human potential. We do that by creating groundbreaking sports innovations, by making our products more sustainably, by building a creative and diverse global team, and by making a positive impact in communities where we live and work. Right? You can see they're emphasizing, obviously, and this is their corporate mission statement. Some companies will have a corporate mission and a green mission. They've integrated the two here. You probably can already guess who this is. Of course, it's Nike. Let me give you one more example that I enjoy is this one here. Build the best product, cause no unnecessary harm, and use business to inspire and implement solutions to the environmental crisis, right? So again, part of their mission statement, there's a longer version. I pulled out this one blurb here. We appreciate that all life on Earth is under threat of extinction. We aim to use the resources we have, our businesses, our investments, our voice, and our imaginations to do something about it, right? They're creating a purpose-driven culture with this mission statement. For those who are playing along at home, does anyone want to guess who this is? It's Patagonia, right? One of the most sustainable brands probably in the world and here in the United States, founded on those core principles. Okay, so step 2 is to create a green team. You don't need to hire a chief sustainability officer or spend a lot of money here. You can let your employees drive the cause for you. There are probably a handful, probably more of passionate, sustainable, green people in your organization. Just some quick tips here. And again, I'm going to share these slides for everyone. Clearly, if this is a grassroots movement, get management support. They should be involved in this. Keep the team small and diverse at first. Clearly try to reach out and see if there are passionate employees that would love to do this part-time. Either, tip 4 here is where you hold meetings regularly. We have most of our members meet monthly. Some meet weekly, some meet quarterly, but you have to have that cadence. That team will sit together and help craft that mission statement with the executive team, set the goals, you'll create projects, and then you'll celebrate success together. So that green team is the core of the program. Next step is get a baseline. You need to assess how green you are today, if you're green at all. Now, that's kind of where we start to fit in this partnership with IMPA. I have an for those interested, please reach out to me, Bill at Green Business Bureau. We can sign up you for a demonstration of the tool. But here's a screenshot of the online eco assessment. You can see these are very pragmatic types of initiatives that are yes/no questions. You know, do you have the mission statement? What kind of paper towels and toilet paper are you using? Silverware and reusable mugs in your cafeteria, a water assessment, flow rate controls. These are very pragmatic things that you can be doing. And after you're done with that, it'll spit out kind of your green business score. Next step is, once you've got that kind of mission and team in place, start engaging your employees. We have several customers that have done kind of contests. So Fjallraven, a very popular brand here around the world around sustainable backpacks and other types of apparel and goods, created a contest here in the United States across their 45 retail stores using the Green Business Bureau scorecard, who could be the greenest store in the country. School specialty has multiple green teams. They have one dedicated to recycling, one dedicated to plastics, one dedicated to delivery and distribution in their vehicles. Martin Ray created a company-wide zero waste initiative. So again, engage your employees, step 4. Step 5 is you have to treat this like any other major program in your company. Whether it's your company goals, your revenue goals, you are going to have sustainability goals, right? So you can go into our eco library of initiatives and find the ones you want to implement this quarter and next quarter in the next 12 months. What I'm showing you here is, as part of this partnership with IMPA, we went and added about 28 very maritime supplier specific initiatives. Okay, so just to step back, we have a library of over 400 initiatives, and most of them are horizontal. Everyone has a cafeteria, bathrooms, delivery vehicles, lighting, etc. So those are common across all businesses. But then your unique business as a maritime company, either as a vessel owner or operator, or as a supplier, have things you can do beyond those generic things, right? So here you can see some of the initiatives you can pick from are things like choose and supply fair trade certified food and drink products. That's the first one listed there, right? That's worth 16 eco points, right? And every initiative you complete contributes eco points towards your eco score. And once you reach a certain level of points, you can reach gold and platinum, etc. Just you can see some of the other initiatives here. are choose eco-friendly composting packaging, prohibit the sale and supply of bottled water. You get the gist. There are literally, 30 maritime specific initiatives here. Step 6, implement the plan, right? You actually have to track the results. Your cadence meetings will say, what's the status of this project? How are we doing on, this project? There are literally, like I said, dozens of things. You have to roll up the sleeves, work on your recycling, work on your lighting, work on your alternative energy, right? This is not just about the products that you're supplying to vessels. This is also what you're doing on the ground, in your headquarters, in your warehouses, in your home offices that become part of your hybrid working model, right? What are you doing with packaging, travel reduction, paper reduction? All these things are very specific and become checklist items in your sustainability plan. And then track your progress. Once that plan is underway, again, here's a screenshot of the Green Business Bureau scorecard. It's almost like a BI dashboard. You can see here, it shows you the level that you're at, how you're doing in each area across your business practices, your office, your outdoor transportation, community involvement, etc. Step 8 is analyze your results. See what's working and what's not. This could be a quarterly review is usually what we recommend. And if something's not working, dive into the eco library and find initiatives to help make progress on that. If you still haven't reduced the amount of paper you're buying or purchasing or printing, then go and conduct a paper reduction campaign across your company. So every initiative in our eco library has a eco plan that looks something like this, defines the key steps to implement the initiative, and then the scores, the level of effort, the level of impact, etc., and how many points it's worth. And then you can see complementary tips, guides, best practices, customer stories that we have that complement each initiative. Step 9, promote your accomplishments, right? And celebrate. There's nothing wrong with using the fact that you're sustainable to elevate your brand. Just a couple of examples here. Hit Promotional, one of our customers that provides the branded t-shirts and hats and things you get at trade shows. If we're at IMPA, you'd probably be bringing home a bag of this kind of stuff. But they use the fact that they're Green Business Bureau certified and sustainable in almost every area to help differentiate themselves when they're bidding on contracts. They've told us they've won several bids because they were the only sustainable vendor bidding on that contract. So again, it could be a differentiator. We had a dry cleaner who said once they promoted the fact that they were committed to green and provided reusable garment bags and had a hanger recycling program, their sales went up for that quarter. And then another example, HP had a employee stats that once they committed to sustainability, their attrition rate went down. So these are great reasons for you to actually promote both internally and externally your accomplishments. And one of the best ways, and this is the final step when you're ready, again, we have people who join Green Business Bureau who are just starting on their journey and just use our online tools to plan, to provide structure and framework to their sustainability program. We have others who are well along their way and want to show how far along they are. So there's several levels. You come in at a member level. If you complete all the prerequisites, you get to the Green Business Bureau Aware level. You reach 200 points. You reach the gold level. I believe 400 points or 500 points gets you to the platinum level. So we did have 5 beta customers, and thank you to the 5 IMPA members who volunteered to be the first to use the Maritime Supplier Specific Initiative Pack that we added to our horizontal pack. Francois Marine and Offshore was one of those. You can see this is actually, I'll punch out for a second. I'll go to their website and kind of show you how the seal works in action. So this is the Francois Marine homepage, and you scroll down to the bottom. You can see here they are members of IMPA And they're also members now of Green Business Bureau. And if you click on their seal, it takes you to our verified website, and which shares their profile. They've done an amazing job. They're at the platinum level. Their scorecard here is public. This is what employees see. This is what customers see. This is what their potential, contract bids will see. And it goes into a lot of detail. The whole reason this model works is the level of granularity and transparency in it. It literally shows the list of every single initiative they've completed, the number of points they've earned in each of these initiatives. They use a virtual office, programmable thermostats, double-sided cop printing, ceiling fans. I mean, like I said, there's so many things you could be doing as a company to be green. So let me go back to the presentation. Again, to wrap up, that was the crash course. Why companies, and why you should join GBB. Two big reasons, right? Guidance. We can help you become a greener supplier. We have tons of content, information, online tools, and be that kind of facilitator of helping you create that green company culture and that sustainable culture. But then we can also, the other reason to join is the fact that we're one of the most trusted brands out there in terms of green business, right? We're recognized, and that allows you to demonstrate your commitment to sustainability in a trusted way. So that's all I had, Steve. I'm going to pause here for a second. Let's rally everyone in the supply chain to become more sustainable. We did come up with a special offer till the end of the year. If you go to Green Business Bureau now, and it starts at only a couple $100 per year. It's super economical. We're trying to actually create a green business world. That's our number one priority. The memberships help drive and fund our investments in our product, in our certification, and in our marketing. So we appreciate it. But use the IMPA 20 coupon code for a 20% discount until the end of the year. Okay, so Stephen, I'm going to go back to you to see if I think we have 5 minutes or 4 minutes to see if we have any questions, or if you have any questions.
Yeah, well, the great thing is you're on the last slot here now, Bill. So we can perhaps go on a bit further if we need to. I think I really like the 10-point plan. I think it was good, and one of the things that was sort of speaking to me is that, from a supplier perspective, this plan enables so each and every supplier to present their company and create competitive advantage. Because, I mean, I think I'm right, Bill, in saying that every company will have a different sustainability program, right? So they have an opportunity here to use this sort of plan to present themselves in a different and unique way, and to promote themselves as sustainable, but by also having a different set of initiatives that they've worked on.
Yeah, no, totally agree. And I gave one example there. There are so many examples of organizations using their state of sustainability in their sales presentations on the ground when they're selling, right? Or using it in their website and marketing materials. Again, there's nothing wrong with, promoting the fact that you're a sustainable company. A lot of your customers prefer to work with sustainable companies, and they need to know that you have that same commitment.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be more and more the case for the maritime business as ship owners and managers look to select sustainable suppliers. I've got a question from Martin in the audience. He's asking, what perhaps makes you stick out more than some of the other sort of recognition bodies there, and what about how the financial institutions look at your platform?
Yeah, so we're definitely not a ESG public company reporting tool for Wall Street. We do have many public companies who use our program to improve their ESG score to Wall Street. We're probably best differentiated by the depth of our online tools and content. So a lot of the seals out there are around just that audit process, that verification process. We're more about a sustainability program management software platform to help manage your program, right? So we're providing you a way to organize your initiatives, track them, and then when you're ready, certify them, get your clickable seal, etc. So that's probably our biggest differentiator. The depth of content we have to engage employees is amazing.
And of course, with the partnership with IMPA, you've sort of tailored this, as you said in your presentation, around the maritime supplier, network, right?
Yeah, we sat down with your team actually, Jasmine, Mikhail, a few other people who are experts in the maritime supply chain, and made sure we captured all the best practices that a supplier should have in the maritime ecosystem, and giving credit for people who are doing those things.
Yeah, great.
Right. I sat in on that last presentation, right? One of the initiatives is around eliminating plastic and providing solutions to the vessel operators that, minimize the amount of plastic that you're putting on ships, right?
Yeah.
You should, and if you're doing that, you should get credit for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm trying to bring Mikhail in to wrap up and to draw things to a close. But Bill, thank you very much for that. I think that was a really nice crash course for starting the journey. And of course, we have to recognize there are some companies very advanced in their CSR and sustainability programs, and others really just coming into it. And so at IMPA, we like to try and, cater for everybody and share the knowledge. So I appreciate you sharing your experience with us today.
Yeah, definitely do not think of us as just the certification company. Our tools are used. Half our customers are just starting out on their journey, and they just joined as a member to start, and don't even show their seal or their accomplishments publicly until they're ready to turn that public eco profile on. But it's a great tool to jumpstart programs. If you're super green, it's a great program to get credit for it.
Excellent. All right, Bill, thank you.
Thank you,
very
Stephen.
much indeed. Thank you. All right. Well, we are at a close for today's conference. I started by saying that I hope everybody would learn something from today, and I know that I have, and I really hope that you have as well today. A huge thank you to our speakers from today. I've already had an instruction from our CEO that we need to follow up on this and have a rerun of this going into next year with updates on what's happening here, and we will absolutely do that. This is a journey that we're all on. We're all on board with this. We have to work together. We have to collaborate. And so on behalf of Mikhail and the IMPA Save Council, thank you all so much for joining us today. And we will see you again soon, no doubt. Thank you.